Hello Jayhawks, welcome to Good Morning KU. I'm Evan.
And I'm Josh.
And it's another cold morning out. It's been freezing the past few mornings.
It really has.
It's just the wind is whipping, the cold doesn't make it very fun. But we've been lucky, we did have a few warmer days earlier this month.
Yeah, I really miss that. I was surprised. I was like, wow, this feels like an early September morning and day, but then just instantly
Just
overnight.
like that, yep, a 180, and now it's just bone chilling, which I guess is more seasonable for December. It is the last week of classes, and we have finals next week, but I bet you're really excited about that because it is this is our Tuesday morning last show, but this is one of your last times here.
Yeah, this is my last show ever because we already did last Friday's show, but yeah, I've been here for almost 5 years now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, starting freshman year, but I'm excited to get out into the kind of real world.
So what was your experience coming in freshman year? How did you first of all get involved, and then what has it been like ever since? What kind of different things have you done within Meteor Crossroads and Good Morning KU and everything?
Yeah, so I actually was at Hawk Week, and I was at the Union when this whole setup, if you didn't know, we're in Anschutz. Don't know if I was supposed to say that, but we used to be in the Union, and I just walked in because Cal was like, hey, you want to be on TV? And I was like, sure. And at that time I was pre-med, and he's like, oh, I like your voice, you should come on the show. And I was like, okay. And little did I know I was volunteering for a weekly thing, and I was almost never on camera, and even though I thought he liked my voice, but whatever. But yeah, God, over time, I became a director, and I realized I really love the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yeah.
And it really takes a lot to make a show. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I'm so grateful I was able to meet. I was able to bring all of these shows to you guys, including Level Up, which was my favorite and probably one of my first shows. But yeah.
Yeah, so you were kind of pulled in right off the streets, honestly.
Exactly.
Seems like how it was taken, and you've been here ever since.
Yeah.
What are you planning to do? You know, you're graduating soon. What are you planning to do after that as you go into the real world?
Right. So I'm actually going home to Chicago for winter break,
Nice.
And after that I'm going to come back, work at Boys and Girls Club for a little bit, got a promotion there. But once I get up enough money, which I've told myself and Cal, which is around $10,000, I will be moving to Los Angeles to pursue acting.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I just picked up an agent in Kansas City, so I'm hoping I can get some, I see that they're playing, yeah, nice. I'm going to go pursue acting. Picked up an agent, hopefully get some extra money there. And yeah, because that's really my passion. I've learned that over college. I thought it was journalism, but journalism has kind of become my hobby, and acting has become what I want to make my career.
Well, that's awesome that you figured that out, and you said you started off as pre-med, so that's definitely cool. You've been able to narrow, your field of study. So you're going home for Christmas, you said?
Yes.
To Chicago you're from?
Yep.
And how long are you going to be there for before you come back to Lawrence?
About 2 weeks, then I'm going to go back to Lawrence and then go on a trip to Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Come back here, yeah.
Treat yourself after your graduation.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, congratulations on everything.
Thank you so much.
Good luck to you. We all wish you good luck. And like I said, this is our last show, so thank you for everything you've done helping us out this semester.
Yeah,
so
it's been a pleasure.
we are going to be right back. We'll have the news with Matt and Grace coming out. Stay tuned.
For students searching for a way to stay active in an outdoorsy way, the City of Lawrence has bike trails running in every direction, and with the new Bike Share program, we can stay in shape as we tour the sights of our beautiful city. Clinton Lake is only a short 30-minute bike ride away from Daisy Hill and has the most incredible sunset location in all of Lawrence. Walking campus may give you the KU calves, but biking can give you the KU thighs. Bike Lawrence today.
Hi, I'm Grace.
And I'm Matt. This is your Good Morning KU News Update. Rapper Juice WRLD died on Sunday. The Chicago-born artist had just landed at the Chicago Midway Airport when he suffered a seizure. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. A cause of death has not yet been announced. Juice WRLD was only 21 years old.
A volcano erupted on New Zealand's White Island yesterday, leaving at least 5 people dead and 8 missing. The Prime Minister of New Zealand says that tourists from Australia, the United States, Britain, China, and Malaysia were among the missing and injured. New Zealand police say that they do not expect to find any survivors.
A factory fire left 43 people dead Sunday in New Delhi. The fire swept through the 6-story factory where workers were asleep. The factory was making handbags and had a lot of raw materials stored inside. Officials say this contributed to the quick spread of the flames. The incident is under investigation.
State authorities have charged a KU researcher with felony theft and failure to pay state taxes, according to the State Attorney General's office. 37 Li Shu Gu falsely represented purchases by KU in order to receive discounts and avoid taxes. Gu is a postdoc researcher in the Department of Ecology and Evolutionary Biology and is being held in Douglas County Jail after being charged with 4 felonies and 2 misdemeanors.
Jennifer Ananda was announced as the new mayor of Lawrence last week. Ananda is a KU graduate where she received her undergraduate degrees in film and English and later graduated with a law degree and a master's in social work. Newly elected commissioners Brad Finkeldee, Courtney Shipley, and Stuart Boley were also seated last week.
The KU Student Senate is awaiting a response from the university to reopen its sexual assault task force. KU student government says the university's policies fall short when it comes to sexual assault and that something new needs to be done. The task force was ended in 2015.
And that will wrap it up for today's news update. After the break, Reese will be back with sports.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back, I'm Reese, and I have your sports. A slow week for KU sports saw the men's and women's basketball teams both pick up wins. The final college football playoff rankings were released, and the Kansas City Chiefs got some revenge on the New England Patriots. It wasn't pretty on either side as KU committed 21 turnovers to Colorado's 17, but the Jayhawks had enough firepower to outlast the Buffaloes 72-58 on Saturday in the Fieldhouse. Sophomore Ochai Agbaji led the way in scoring with 20 points along with 12 rebounds. Also helping the KU cause was Devon Dotson with 18 points and Udoka Azubuike with 12 points. Next up for KU is the University of Milwaukee, Wisconsin at Allen Fieldhouse tonight. This will be the last game in the Fog until December 29th. It sure doesn't get old as the Lady Jayhawks picked up another win over the weekend, taking down Florida by a score of 76-66. Brooklyn Mitchell led the way for the Lady Hawks with 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. The win pushes the Lady Jayhawks to 8-0 and gives them their first win against a Power 5 conference team this season. The ladies will be back in action on Sunday as they take on the St. Mary's Gales at 2 p.m. in Allen Fieldhouse. The final college football playoff rankings were released this weekend, and the top 4 were no surprise. At number 1 are the LSU Tigers, fresh off a 37-10 demolition of Georgia in the SEC Championship. The Ohio State Buckeyes are number 2 after a 21-point second half en route to a 34-21 victory over Wisconsin in the Big Ten Championship. Number 3 are the Clemson Tigers, who dominated Virginia from start to finish to win the ACC Championship 62-17. And finally, at number 4, the Oklahoma Sooners, who won an overtime thriller over Baylor 30-23 to capture the Big 12 Championship. Ohio State opened as 1-point favorites, but the line has quickly jumped to Clemson as 2-point favorites. While in the other game, LSU opened as 11.5-point favorites, but now see themselves as 12.5-point favorites over Oklahoma. The semifinals will take place on December 28th, with the winners colliding on January 13th in the national championship. To cap it off, the Kansas City Chiefs went into Foxborough and beat the New England Patriots 23-16. Patrick Mahomes led the way for Kansas City, going 26 of 40 for 283 yards and a touchdown and an interception apiece. Tom Brady suffered the loss, going 19 for 36 for 169 yards and also throwing a touchdown and an interception. In the victory, Mahomes became the first quarterback 25 years or younger to win in Foxborough since Bill Belichick took over the Patriots. That wraps it up for sports. We're going to have a chilly day today, but a little speaking from the heart right now. This is going to be the last show from your Good Morning KU cast, and we hope that you guys had a great year listening to us. And we hope that this decade has been great for you, and good luck on finals, and we'll catch you later.